Excess or deficit for the year, $738. End of the year, $1,284 is supposedly in his bank account. Net assets and fund balances at the end of the year is 546 is at the end of the year. Oh, 1284 was what he started with, maybe. I'm confused, man. Michael Clark, Dave Hammond, Matilda Everman, Chris Hogue. So is Matilda as the secretary? Is she the one responsible for putting this together? Or would it be Michael Clark? The organization's books are in care of Michael Clark. Okay, there it says it. And there's nobody in there. JJ Tax Service. Jared Johnston. It's not a church, y'all. It's not a church. All right. Okay, well, that is that part. So then let's pull up. I guess I'll have to pull it out of here. Okay. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Wrong one. That was that one. Let's try this one. I thought I had it. There we go.
Hey, man, I'm here. I'll let you sit up right. I'll let you have to sit in there.
Doing all right, buddy?
Make it.
Yeah, that's about as good as anybody can do nowadays. Like I said, my name's Matt Easter. That's Shannon Evans. We'll get this over with. I get out of your hair and I get out of here.
Okay.
Right off the bat, you don't have to talk to me. You're not under arrest, dude. When I leave here, you are not leaving with me unless you tell me you killed somebody in my.
Now, okay, let me stop this real fast. I want you guys to pay really, really close attention to how he talks to Ben. Now, we've sat here and we've listened to 3 interviews so far. We've listened to Sabrina's, we've listened to Jennifer's, and we listened to the third female that was in that was brought up in all this. I got very upset, and I get upset every time I listen to those recordings because of the way that Matt Easter talks to them, how he asks the questions, how he I think it's criminal. I think he should be brought up on criminal charges for what he did, because there's no way that anybody can say that that is neglect or incompetence, because he is such an expert. He is such a high level investigator and detective that he knows better. He knows better, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. Now, you already heard how he talked to Ben right there. He was very forceful. I want you to know, man, when I leave here, you ain't going with me, man. You're not getting arrested no matter what it is you say. Now, I'm going to get real upset on this interview too, and I'm going to try my best not to stop it. I'm going to try really, really, really hard. You know I'm not going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try. Now, we know what the Reed technique is. We know that police are supposed to be buddy-buddy. They're supposed to build a rapport with their suspect. He's not talking to this guy as a suspect. I believe that this was staged. I believe that this was pre-planned from the beginning, that as long as Ben takes the fall, as long as they've got Ben, then they're not going to investigate anybody else. You're going to hear he tries to lie at the beginning, but Matt Easter here gives him, he throws him a curveball, or not a curveball. He throws it right down the plate at him. He tells him what to say. He coaches him through this interview to say, and he coaches him to say things that will be most lenient and be most beneficial to Ben. He sure was not trying to get, as many criminal charges as he could out of him. Nope. But here we go.
I'd have to do something. Other than that, I'm heading out here and you're not, okay? Just want to get some information and just pretty much get your side of the story, man, because every story's got two sides. So.
Yeah, they do, buddy. Yeah, they do.
Of course, obviously we're talking about the incident here at the courthouse. Could you tell me what you do? What was your title?
Well, I guess I had two. I was court security officer for district court, and then I'd done the house arrest as a side job.
So as court security, were you a sworn officer?
Yes.
So would you be considered an officer or deputy?
Deputy, I guess, but the training I took was for court security.
Who swore you in? Was it through the sheriff's office or the city?
Sheriff's office.
And you were on the side, you were doing, what was it?
The house arrest.
House arrest. Who's over you at that?
Really nobody. I've got a woman that does the monitoring for me that lets me know when somebody violates and stuff like that.
Who's the woman?
Patty
Trevesky.
Stockham.
Do you know the company's name? What is it?
East Kentucky Correction Services Incorporated, I believe.
Now, under the court security, were you were paid? Is that a paid job?
Yes.
the house arrest, was that a paid job?
Yes. Yeah, the money I got from it was what people paid for their house arrest.
And who pays you?
The people on house arrest. They pay me.
Explain to me from the get-go. Let's just say,
Okay.
let's say somebody gets out here and gets a DUI,
They go to jail. They get a house arrest
because
bond.
I don't understand this.
They get if they have a house arrest bond, then the hookup fee I charged them was $150, and that covered the hookup in the first 7 days. Then it was $85 a week after that.
How much?
85.
85 a week?
Yep.
So you charge that person that got out of jail that amount.
Yes.
And then what do you do with that money?
Every week I would deposit it into the main company's account.
And then what would happen?
Once a month they would send me a check back of what my portion was.
So they would pay you.
I guess. Long way around.
Did you take some money anytime, like the 85 or the 150, and you just keep that without depositing
No.
it? And that's general, that's how you did everybody?
Yes.
Have you ever made an arrest before out of the security office, or did you answer complaints, or?
With the sheriff's office, I would sometimes ride with them in the system.
Have you ever arrested anybody have you ever been arrested anybody outside the courthouse?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Now, he just asked him, have you ever arrested somebody outside the courthouse? Ben Fields didn't have the authority to arrest anybody outside of the courthouse. The only place he was allowed to arrest anybody was inside the courthouse as court bailiff. That's it. He was not allowed to go out, not even as house arrest guy and working for the sheriff's department. He was not allowed to go out to people's homes, arrest them, and take them to jail. He was not allowed to do that.